What's up guys, in this video I want to show you a really useful topology trick that I like to call carrying the triangles. So if we're going for an all quad topology and we have triangles, if you have two triangles, what you can do is carry the triangles into each other to form a quad. As most of you know, triangles are simply objects with three vertices. So 1, 2, 3 for this triangle, 1, 2, 3 for this triangle. And since they're sharing this edge right here, I could simply dissolve out this edge with Control X, and that would turn it into a quad. That's obvious enough, most of you know this, but I want to show you a really cool situation where you can take triangles that are sitting on your object and turn them into quads by carrying them. Now, I haven't actually seen this trick discussed before, but I think it's something that's very useful to anyone trying to understand and learn topology in a more intuitive manner. So I have this object, and this is just like a Boolean object I made, and I was just doing some topology studies, and let me find the area I was working on. So you're going to see right here I have a triangle, and this triangle isn't really the end of the world, but there is a bit of warping, and it does kind of show up as not the cleanest type of shading. So ideally I would want this to flow naturally into a quad. Now I have a few different solutions here, right? I'm just going to go ahead and sharpen this so we can see it better. So I have a few different solutions to turn this triangle here into a quad. And the most obvious one would be to join these vertices together, dissolve this out. Then you're going to see all that did was carried the triangle and moved it down here. So I'm going to have to do the same thing. I'm going to have to join this, dissolve it again. Same exact issue. I'm going to have a triangle right here. So I might think, okay, let's do it one more time. And the issue repeats itself. We're just going to keep carrying the triangle down to other places and not really solving the problem. So the actual solution here is to add in additional geo in areas where it fits. So let me undo this back to where it was before. So if I were to approach this just from, a default perspective, what I would want to figure out is, okay, we already have quads all around this area, so I need to bring in another triangle to merge this triangle with it and form a quad. So you're going to see I have quite a bit of empty space right here where I could flow a loop cut all the way through to form a triangle right in this area basically. See that? Now you're going to see, since I have all these quads, the loop cut's going to flow upwards. So instead what I'm going to do is use the knife cut. I'm just going to use knife, and I'm going to hop into this side. I'm going to press the K key, C to keep it straight, Z to cut through, and then click and press enter. So now this piece is symmetrical, so if I go to the other side, you're going to see the triangles on this side as well. So using that method I just showed you, we can carry this triangle down into this triangle and basically make this whole area full of quads. So we're going to join this together, dissolve, join this together, dissolve. We're just carrying the triangle down. As you can see, each step brings the triangle one step closer to this triangle, meaning we're one step closer to forming a quad. Then we're going to come in here, join this together, and now the triangle is going to be pushed to here. And now we magically have created ourselves a quad just by dissolving out this area. And you're going to see this has an area full of quads basically. Now the only issue here is we no longer have a proximity loop holding this area of the subsurf nicely. So in this case, I would simply select this entire boundary. So just control click all the way around. And then I would press Control B, scroll up to add a segment. Then you can press the P key to make it fully convex. And then you're going to essentially have that proximity loop re-added in, and you'll still maintain the quad topology in this area. So just like that, I took a random triangle and I pushed it downwards until I met with the triangle that I created down here, and then I merged it into a quad. So the only trick here is you need to find one triangle, create a second triangle to merge it into, and then just use a bit of thinking skills to figure out how you can push that triangle down and merge it into a quad. It does take practice to kind of see these things intuitively, so I'd recommend, practicing with these types of studies here and there. And that's what I'm going to do right after I end this video, continue on with this. So thanks a bunch for watching, guys. Really hope this helped out, and I'll see you in the next video.